So a lot of y'all have been asking about breastfeeding tips, and I'm just sum it up in one video while I do my hair. But I don't have a comb, so don't come at me, okay? I'm improvising. Because if it works, okay? And I do not think it worked. I'm gonna try something else. Hang on. That kind of felt more promising, maybe. It'll do, okay. Now I might wander off from the topic because I'm ADD and I'm not a professional, okay? So these are just tips that help me. Now, first things first, how far postpartum are you? If you're like 2 weeks in, calm down. It's okay, your milk probably came in, but not fully. And start taking sunflower lecithin, I don't know. It helps with clogs and makes it not hurt as bad. And then figure out what flange size you are. And make sure to measure both, because one could be one and one could be the other. Like this one's a 21, this one's a 19. I don't know, but our bodies are weird. And it's normal to have a slacker side. They keep walking in and out. They're doing a hearing test. And then, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you plan to just exclusively breastfeed, you would only really have to pump, like you don't even really have to, but we're human. We want to go out sometimes where we're not latched to a baby. I would just stick to like maybe 2 pumps a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Now if you're a working mom or you go to school, you pump after every feed. I don't care if you only get 50 or like half an ounce, okay? That's telling your body to make more. And then if you don't see improvement, how's your sleep? How are you eating? Are you eating enough carbs? Are you eating enough protein? Water and electrolytes. Me, I do a protein shake every morning because I tend to forget to eat, or I don't have time, or my eating habits are just not that great. And what I put in it is I get the, I don't even know how to say it. It's like organic, or I don't know, it starts with the O. And then I put the brewer yeast in it, 1 tablespoon. And then I put creamer in it, hazelnut, to make it taste better. Make sure you shake it well. I have the, I don't have it on me, but it's a blender shaker. I forgot to tell one of my girls to get one of them. She told me, she was like, it tastes like butt. I was like, what? She was like, I kept going. I was like, you didn't shake it enough. Because she didn't use a blender cup. She used like a red Solo cup, which is my fault because I didn't tell her. So yes, make sure you do that. And then careful when you do like mint. Even some mint products will be so strong it can mess up your supply. In fenugreek, it can help some. For me, it did not. Like for most people, it does not help at all. And then, hair's already tangling up. Today is my Friday, so I'm not doing like anything big, just something to get it on my face. Because I'm over it. And then, your bra matters too. It's crazy, but it does. Because if you're wearing too tight of a bra, it can restrict your case, baby Buddha. Anyone who knows me or seen any of my videos, majority of the time is my Buddha. And I pair that baby with everything. Okay. Except for the Mandela cups, I learned that it can kill your motor, so don't do that. And then whenever you are pumping, make sure you're using like pumping spray or coconut oil. That way it helps with the friction, you don't hurt as bad. Because pumping shouldn't hurt. And if your baby's not latchy, but you really want the baby to, check for a lip and tongue tie. I argued with the hospital and my son's doctor over that. When he was a year old, he had to have surgery. That was a nightmare. Don't be like me. If you do it while they're still young, they could do it in office. Okay? They don't have to put them to sleep and oh my God, when that boy woke up, everybody had to hear his screech. Like, it was so bad. Like, I'm like trying not to bawl because, you know, this could have been prevented. They could have done something if they would have just listened to me. That's one thing I wish I would have went back in time and fixed. Like, I wish I would have spoke up more, like been more firm, or like got a second opinion. But no, I was like, all right, they're doctors, they know. But my mommy heart knew. Because even when you're nursing, it shouldn't hurt. But if they're back again. If you're nursing and you have like inverted nipples, like I did, nipple shield, it helps tremendously. And they have different sizes, so again, know your flange size. Like, they are so convenient and it helps. If I would have had that with Nova, I think my breastfeeding journey would have been a lot better. And if you are working or going to school, mom, and all you've been doing on leave is nursing, like from the tap, make sure you throw in a few bottles. You don't know how many girls that have come to work where I've seen that I've known personally, and their baby will not take a bottle. Like, they will go hungry until they get you. So start introducing a bottle a day. And for me, the best bottles is Even Flow, Wide Neck, Balance, something like that. I could have got that out of order. But it passes the triangle test. It's the most, well, that and the Lozano. They are really good. They, like, the build of it is like a mother's, okay? And typically, a breastfeeding baby does not eat more than 5 ounces. If your baby does, and they're gassy and angry, you have to pace feed them. You don't want to give it to them quickly. If you don't have a slow flow nipple, just tilt the bottle back. Like, limit how much milk goes in. And if you have a boy, make sure you point his down, or he will just pee up. I forgot where it was. This is normally when I don't do more than 2 things at once. I can't focus. My hands get tired. Why did I decide this one? Why couldn't I just throw it in a pod? Whatever. Oh, and make sure you keep taking your prenatal. See, I take Flower Child because it's a lactation gummy and a postnatal. Because when you're nursing, they're stripping everything from you. It's just like when you were pregnant, okay? You still have a parasite on you. I said that around a doctor, and she was like, yeah, that's kind of what they are. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of made me scared for a minute. I thought you were like done with it. And I'm getting off subject. See, it doesn't matter what I do. This part down here still, like, what's the word? It's loose. Yeah. Oh, and girls, when you're on your period, your supply will drop. But whenever you get off, it will go back up. So don't panic. Because your milk is from your blood, which is weird, I know. Because I always thought it was like water. But then again, what does water turn into? You remember that? Hey. Suction all the way up. Don't crank it all the way up. You're just gonna ruin your nips. We don't want that. The baby don't want that. Okay. Like for my baby Buddha, I start out on the mixture kind. Like whenever I was first new to it, because the baby Buddha, she's strong. Okay. She a beast. And mine, she's a little banged up because I take that girl everywhere. To the zoo, to work, everywhere. And I put her, like the highest I go is a 3, maybe 4, but then probably back down to a 2. And keep alternating between expression and massage. Is that the word? Massage. Yeah, where it's like zzz, zzz, zzz. Yeah, because that will trigger another letdown. I didn't know in the beginning that you could have continuous letdown, but you have to trigger them. So at the 10-15 minute mark, don't stop. You're not done. Your body's trying to finish. Like, you done emptied part of it, and then the back part is slowly coming in to fill that part. So what you do is you massage, okay? And it helps get the fat off the breast wall. And I know you see some of my videos of the fat plug. That's because it's in my icebox for over 12 hours. Then you'll see the fat plug, okay? You don't see it right off the bat or after a few hours. It has to sit for a while. And you can separate your milk between AM and PM, but I did a theory. We couldn't tell a difference. I wasn't about to stress with all that. Plus, my girls I sell, donate, trade with, they didn't care. They're just grateful for the milk. And then you have some people that you could donate milk to, and then they go and sell it. Yeah. So for a while, I was writing my name on it. Plus, we had a lot of girls here that breastfeed too. Stay away from the scalp because my scalp, she gets oily really quick. If anyone knows my hair type, let me know because there's curl, I don't know what it is. I know a lot of y'all say like A, C, B, C, A, D, C, D, D. I don't know. You would think I would know it because I have my license. I have my cosmetology license. I just don't do anything. Anyway, we're getting off track again. Make sure you alternate stop producing completely. And then, you know what happens? You have one perky, and then one, and then when you're done, it's been like, and then it perks back up. You don't want that. I forgot what it was. Oh, and how much caffeine you intake definitely affects the baby. Once it was a rough day, it didn't touch me. I had a McDonald's coffee, and then a few hours later, I had 7 brew and had them add 3 shots of espresso. I was tired. I was like 4 or 5 months postpartum because I came back to work. Well, let me tell you, I fed Bub before I came to work, and that boy did not go to bed for 6 hours. He stayed up all day. All day. My poor husband. She's like, no, or he's like, no more coffee. And if you do start, if your doctor starts trying to like guilt trip you into formula, don't do it. No, because mine tried that too. She was like, he is getting weight, but he's not getting weight as fast as we need him to, or as fast as I would like him to. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like for a while, whenever he was really jaundiced, I did. And then I talked to my lactation doctor, or woman, and she was like, don't do that. And then I quit doing that, and he got better. Like breast milk you can use for a lot of things. I feel like someone's trying to come in. Too much. Oh, and if you're sick, your supply will drop. Same with if baby's sick, they'll want to suckle more because it's a comfort thing. And what did I just do? I ain't about to restart. Okay, I fixed it. Your milk can change colors. If you eat a lot of broccoli, it can turn green. If baby is really dehydrated, or if you are, your milk will turn blue. If you have a cracked nipples, your milk can turn, my hearing aid didn't fill out. But if you have a cracked nipple or anything, your milk can turn red. Which, depending on like the color, because I've had strawberry milk, it don't hurt normally. Sometimes it can, but mine didn't. And if you let it sit, it'll clot up, and you can just strain it out. Me, I just mixed it in with the other milk because it wasn't like some people I've seen. Don't worry about trying to lose baby weight. Like, don't try to get on any weight loss shot or anything when you're breastfeeding. Your supply will dry up so quick because you need the calories. You wouldn't take it when you're pregnant. Why would you take it when you're breastfeeding? You know what I mean? Like, your baby relies on you. lose thing. Don't stress about it. That's not your job. Your job is to keep that little baby alive and happy and healthy. Your body knows what to do. I messed up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I just caught myself. But yeah, you're doing great. Okay, finally done. Whatever. Oh, it's already swelling. But yeah, let me know if you need more help.